was
You
his
can
name?
play that again.
You guys can put that music on again.
Mm-hmm. So just a little clip, but I really I like that album. I did design the cover. I like working on a project to showcase artwork along with other scores and music with stuff. And, yeah, he's seasoned. He's trained under different people. He's seasoned. He's been out for quite some time. But I
Oh, good. That's cool.
he plays the trumpet.
He plays it
On my birthday.
at her birthday.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Then that's
Yeah. Yeah.
Christ.
Get that album. It's called Forward. I did have a painting that we weren't able to display, but I painted to that whole album. It's something that's only an hour long. But I like it because it's kind of like it takes you an hour to do whatever you're going to do. So if you're cleaning, washing dishes, taking a bath, it's long enough to enjoy. Yeah. What about wait? Well, we can't show it. Talk about it. I painted a piece called Eden.
I remember.
Yeah. I zoned out one day. I just needed to paint. At one time, and I painted a 12-inch, so foot by 40 inch, 1 foot by 1.5 feet piece, in oil called Eden. And the oil paint is oil called. So it's of a nude woman. She happens to be nude.
Okay.
But I wanted to do the moment when Eve was presented to Adam in the Garden of Eden.
Powerful. Ooh, I'd like to see it.
I thought she was beautiful. I mean, that's what came out. That's what came out while I was painting to this wonderful music. So
That's so neat. That is so neat. So yeah. So
how about you? How was your May?
my May has been interesting. I've been working, getting ready for shows, art shows coming up. I'm just kind of, I feel like it just kind of like went away. You know, I just did Kensington Art Fair. It was 3 days. And did I do another one before that? I can't remember.
I think you did, but
I can't remember.
Remember,
they all
it's
start
been
going
so
together.
much. Yeah.
It's just like all starts going together. You know, Kensington was really good. It was like getting back into show mode, and it's like I realized I really love it. I love the people. I love talking to the people. I love just meeting new customers and just the experience of being there one-on-one with your customer and talking about your art and having that whole exposure of explaining like what the art is. You know, you don't have to go into a big explanation, but just so they kind of, when the little kids come in, this is always fun. Little kids come in, they're all over the place. And I said, Mom, can they touch my art? Mom's looking at me, and on each corner, I always have my fingerprint. So I told Mom, let them go find it. And it's so cute. They're going. And then when they find it, we make a big deal. And then they have this little box of trinkets. And they can go, and then they can pick something out. And it's just kind of sweet. You know, it's
really cool.
It's just a little interaction. You know, I don't know. I had one boy many years ago at Art Eats and Beats. I think he was like 6. Now he's like 14. And he comes back and sees me every year.
Wow.
And it's just like you get that connection with the people.
Yeah.
You know, you get that.
Everybody knows Debbie. I'm sure you guys watching, you've seen Debbie out and about at these art shows.
You want to show? We can talk about Palmer Park that's coming up.
Yeah, sure.
You guys want to put up the information about Palmer Park? Yeah. We're going to talk about like because
I think that's because that's coming up this weekend.
It's coming up this weekend
because you're in show mode. When does the season kind of start for art shows?
The season kind of starts in May and it goes all the way till like middle of September.
Okay.
And if you really wanted to, you could do a show every weekend. I used to be able to do that, but I don't have the equipment. I don't have the trailer and stuff, and it's a lot of work.
I bet
it's a lot of work. But I like it because it's just you get into the groove. You know, I might be tired as hell, but it's like I could still do it. You know, so if you guys want to put some pictures up of Palmer Park and anything like how to support the artists and stuff like that about Palmer Park, so it's just Mark Loeb does a very good job. He just had his show last weekend, which was at Kensington. It was a really, really nice show. I've seen some people I haven't seen in a while, some of my old cronies from forever, you know. And Mark actually had dinner for us on Sunday night.
Oh
It
wow,
was
that's really
so nice. We had
nice.
chicken and all the salad and stuff. So it was really cool. And you got to sit with the artists and just jam.
That's
Seeing
nice.
people you haven't seen, meet new people, and
That's
just that's what
nice.
it is. It's
Mark Loeb is the
he
man
is
when
the
it comes
man.
to
He
art
is the
shows,
man.
integrity
Oh,
shows.
he's amazing. He
Yeah.
is amazing. Mark's been around for a long time.
Yeah, what did he say? We had him on.
Yes, we
What did he
did.
say? He's been doing it for like 30 something
I think
years.
so. I
Ugh.
think so. You know.
And I think that's cool because you get to have, it gives, if you are an creative, it
Yes,
gives you a marketplace to be able to meet directly with your clients,
that's
to
right.
market directly with your clients, see what the people like,
Like
just the average everyday
that's right.
Joe.
You know, and
Um,
it's different than going to a gallery.
hmm
These are galleries are very new for me.
hmm
You know, it's nice, but I just feel the customers, the clients come in and then they're there for one night and your art is hanging there. But there's no, I don't know much about what the gallery owners if they talk about.
well,
I think
they
Emotion
do,
does.
but it's more of, so it's two different clientels.
Right, right,
So for an art show, you're getting really the, not just the everyday person, but the person that's going out with their family that wants the festival experience,
right,
that
right,
that
right,
whole
right,
experience.
right.
For the gallery, it's more of like an investment opportunity.
Yes,
So it's kind of, it's sort of like the difference between going to, for real estate, an
right.
open house
Yes,
versus somebody that's going to invest in a building or something like
yes,
that. That's
yes.
kind of the
Yeah,
difference. So
yeah,
if you're
yeah.
doing a gallery show, you're getting very specific clients. They're targeted.
Yes.
So it might be a handful of people. And even though those people might come to the opening, they might come back on another
Another
day and be
occasion
purchased
to
because
really purchase
those are the
something.
people that don't want to buy, they don't want to write a $30,000
Well,
check in
they can
front of
write me a thirty
everybody.
thousand
Well,
dollar
not in
check on
front of
me. Yeah.
everybody.
Right,
You don't
right,
want to
right.
be in front of 100 people, and here's $50,000. Everybody's like, okay,
Okay,
yeah, I
yeah,
know who to
yeah,
rob now.
yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah. No, yeah,
but for the artist, it just depends on who you're marketing
hmm
to and who you wanna,
right.
and
That's
how
right.
involved you want to be.
That's right.
With the,
Marketing for artists is very difficult.
yeah.
Very, very difficult because you're doing it yourself and you got to put it out there constantly on the social media. Hey guys, if you want to put some photos, we can. You can do Palmer Park, anything there of the tents and stuff like
Well,
that.
just whatever. We'll
Whatever you
weed
guys
through.
put up, we can talk
We'll
about it.
weed through what you
What
put
you put
up.
up, just put whatever you guys all want up. We don't care. Yeah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, it's just I've done art shows for 38 years, almost
hmm
40 years, you know, and I started out just doing a craft show. I didn't know what a craft show was. You put your stuff. Now that is Palmer Park Art Fair,
Do you
and
know
it's right
which year
along.
this was?
I don't know what year that was. It's hard to, you know,
hmm
that's around the lake and stuff like that. And those are all our tents and stuff like that.
I really, I went last year, and I think that might have been the first time I went. But it's so
It
peaceful.
is because you got the park and you got the log cabin and you got the music and you got the this and you got the that,
hmm
which is really I think he's got about 80 artists. I think he does.
It didn't feel like that. Like
Yeah.
it felt like enough, but it didn't feel like
It's not like the Ann Arbor Art
overwhelming.
Fair. Oh my God, the Ann Arbor Art Fair. I've done it for like 9 years, and every time you're at Ann Arbor, you could always count on it. Major storm, and you could
hmm
always count on 100 degrees.
hmm
And I actually walked through the show myself as a customer.
hmm Overwhelming.
Overwhelming. You go
Overwhelming.
into art coma,
Yeah.
and you're if you see something, you got to buy it because you ain't going back 9 blocks to go buy it.
Mm.
That was what the difference was. I mean, there's people from all over the United States and stuff like that. Our light keeps going out, guys. So if we look like, you know,
I actually, I could appreciate Palmer Park. They had like these pineapple drinks and
oh
stuff like
gosh,
that. So it was
yes,
like you
yes,
walking through, it's a nice breeze. You got your little pineapple drink. I like that there was a variety of different types of art,
yes.
but also
She's
even crafts. They had like henna designs, they
right.
had carvings, they had I think Dorothy Jet Carter did her
Dorothy, they're
book
doing the book. They
reading.
have the book. They're
hmm
having the book thing. If you guys want to put another
Clothing,
thing up,
jewelry,
yeah.
not just art.
No,
And
no,
now you're
so
like,
much. They're having the George Fine Arts Breakfast Club is going to be represented there
mm-hmm.
in their tents. My friend Kay from Art on the um what is it, Art in
Art in
Motion is there.
motion.
And she's having her kids thing. Kids can come in. They're
Mm-hmm.
having a lot of different venues that are having the gallery. Joe's Gallery is going to be there. A lot of different representation of forms of art.
So when is that going to be? So
That
for
is going
everybody
to
can
be
tune in.
this weekend. It is going to be the 4th and 5th.
That's right, Saturday, June 4th and 5th.
Yes, and if you guys aren't doing anything, come on out. It's a beautiful park. You just walk around. You can walk around the outskirts. You can see the water. It's just so nice. And sometimes the mounted police come riding through on the back with the police. That's where the mounted police department has their horses.
Okay.
And it's really kind of cool. And you pull in and stuff like that.
All right, everybody. Well, let's just take a moment. Thank you guys for watching Get Down and Dirty Talking Art on WJZZ.
The coolest station in the world. We're streaming live on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. If you like, subscribe, and comment, and all that other stuff. Any comments? That's right. That's right. That's right. So you're here with the artist. Oh, the Queen Wave. Oh, yes, the Queen Wave. Yeah, yeah. That makes me think of people who come in. They have to go watching and they're really practicing, studying voices. Even up to kind of a wake-up thing. I want to go. Who wants to go to England this crowd? I'm going to go one of these days before the Queen is up out of here. God willing, I would like to go. I'm like, I am Calibri. Who are you? Let's pull up some other. What are you guys pulling?
Yeah.
What you guys
see what we got here.
All right, now this is one of my feature pieces.
Okay.
This is my train station, my Michigan Central train station. I had completed this. I have sold it, and I'm very proud. But I've had like 4 people that actually bought it. It's an actual replica of the train station. It really represents Detroit coming back. You know, and I am taking orders on this guy. I have one that's going to be for the show, but I will do orders, so type of thing. But those are some of my pieces. And if you look way in the right-hand corner, you'll see my little fingerprint. And I try to put my initials in it. And on the back, I should have taken a picture. I have all my fingerprints. And that's what I show people. People like that kind of look for it. And like, you know, I just tell them that, hey, this is my fingerprints.
It makes it engaging.
It makes it engaging, you know, that people can actually. So I pull up another one. Let's see what else you guys can pull up. Let's see what we can talk about. Now, this is from the column of the train station. Now, if you guys have been by it, stop, look at the architecture. It is so much to look at. It's overwhelming. It is just, I just sat there. And I mean, I could stare at it for hours, but I try to represent the city and really bring to light what I always tell people: look up, look down, look all around. You never know what you're going to find, because there's always art somewhere. It's under your feet, on top. You know, people just walk.
That.
They just walk, you know, like one on.
Yeah, and it's just the details and the intricacies that you capture. I do really like that piece.
Thank you. I like that piece. I like that glaze too. It's called copper patina. It's one of my favorite glazes.
I like that glaze.
And I like that's one of my good things. So go ahead, we can pull up something else. You know, let's see what you guys can pull up. Oh no, this is one of my customers. I like to take photos of my customers. It's a personal thing. And this gentleman bought my very first hits film. But the neat thing is you get to know about the people. This gentleman teaches Detroit history at Oakland University.
Really?
Guess who's going to be taking his class in January?
Who?
Me.
Ah! Duh!
Two other guys.
Okay. Oh, that's so cool. So where was this at?
This is at
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I want to know about the district.
That's so
You
cool.
find out things. I found out about the rest of how they pull in and unhook the trailer and take the whole back of the trailer up to drop it, go to the 6th floor and do it. I'm like, wow, is this thing farm and stuff? That's what I like about it. You get to know them, you get to know.
But, and you know what? I just want to take a sidebar for the artists that are looking to get involved in that way. That is a huge part of marketing.
It is a very big part of marketing.
And people, because we've gotten so away from
The personal.
marketing and what it is, where we just basically shove it down their throat, shove it
Right.
down their throat. If they hear it and see it a gazillion times,
Yes.
yeah, that works. But when you have a gazillion people, the word of the day is
It's a
gazillion.
gazillion.
When you
You're gonna
have
get
a
$1 zillion.
gazillion people doing the same thing, I don't know about you, but I shut down. I
I
don't
shut
even want
down.
to
I
hear
don't
that
listen
shit.
to it.
I don't want to be advertised to 1,000 times.
No.
I know when I want art, when I want something, I'll come and find you.
You're right.
And when you're at these places, that's what's so wonderful about them, is because the people that are coming there are coming to find not necessarily you, but they're
to find
coming
other people.
to find art.
That's right.
And you're able to connect. Not only are they just seeing, because even if you pump that, even if you shared that photo on Facebook, Instagram, social media, if it was on commercials, even if they saw that shit a million times, it doesn't equate to them getting to know Debbie LaPratt.
That's right. And that person.
What came about that artist, who she is, and what goes into that art.
Yes.
That connection makes all the difference in the world, and it helps your brand.
It does.
You know, that person now becomes a promoter.
That's right.
For you and your art.
That's right.
And that's another thing for marketing. We have promoters, we have detractors, and then we have people that ride the fence.
Yes.
So your promoters are the people that love your brand. They advertise it for you. We sleep on word of mouth.
Yes.
You have your detractors, who they're going to advertise even heavier than the promoters. When somebody hates something, they're going to tell everybody, no, fuck them. You don't go there.
Yeah, right.
I had this experience. And because people listen again to word of mouth.
That's true.
You have the passive people, which a lot of times when you're just doing that dry, dull, empty marketing, that's who you get. You get people that like the artwork, but they don't have any connection to it with anything. So it makes a difference making that connection.
They say call to action. And one cool thing is I had 2 customers come because they seen it, one on Instagram, one on Facebook. They just came to see me. And I was so excited.
Yeah.
I was so
I don't know why she's always like shocked about it. First of all, everybody knows Debbie. We're out and they're like, I know you. She'd be looking like, because there's so many people that know her. She really is a celebrity, number one. But you have a respected brand enough for you to be able to tell people, hey, look where I am. I'm here. And people come. So I think that's cool.
So you guys don't throw another picture up. Come on, let's see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, now this is a really cool story.
Yeah, tell us about that.
This one, see the lady on the left. I get a call from Jennifer Crawford from what is her thing called?
All Things Detroit.
All Things Detroit Marketplace on Michigan, right up down from the train station. It's a fantastic place. She supports small business. She's just a fantastic people. All Things Detroit. I get a message that this girl had bought my cart shop. Oh my God, I'm so excited, so excited. Girl walks in and we're talking and she goes, you're at that shop in Michigan. And I'm going, yeah. So we get talking. So she bought, I think it was a train station. And it was just such a unique thing. It was
she was one of those people that you advertised to come and came.
Yes, and she came. And she came from Detroit. But the cool thing is, she's a commercial real estate agent. I had spoken to her in 2017 about being on Michigan Avenue. So her and I connected, and it's like, who knows? You never know who you're going to meet, and you never know where it's going to lead. Kind of a thing. So it was just really a special moment for me. I was just so thrilled to meet her and stuff like that. So it's like I love to create these moments and show people these moments and just share these moments with people because it makes them feel good.
Yeah,
and then when they take a piece of you home.
Yes.
They take your story home. Like when I went to Paris and I walked into this shop and I fell in love with this painting and the whole experience, I always remember. You always remember that experience when you're buying art. That is what's so important, people. When you're out there, it's the experience of buying the art. And you're buying the artist in their story. It's not just I'm just buying this piece of paper, but you're buying the whole experience behind it, because that's one of the things that if you want to pull up the thing, it says how to support Detroit artists from Palmer Art Fair. It's really a cool. I liked how Mark did this. Okay, now these are just this is a total different sidebar. These are the people who have designed posters for Palmer Park. So we had Hubert Massey, Ron Scarborough.
God rest his soul.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
And Barry Davis, Nita, I can't see that last name, Amy Ferguson, Annette and Desiree Kelly and Judy Bowman was last year. She had a fantastic one. If you guys want to put up the painting with the girl with the glasses, that's Desiree Kelly. She's the one that's
for this year.
That's for this year.
Yeah, that's so cool.
This is so cool. How Mark represents artists, and that's a poster that you can buy it, and you can also get cards. So it's just kind of neat how they support. How he supports the artists and stuff like that, which I think is very, very cool. And she's, I probably know her, but I don't know her, to say, hey, I know who she is.
Yeah,
but one of the things that Mark said, to come and plan and buy art. And I think that's a really cool thing. Come and buy art. It doesn't have to be expensive. Bring your friends. When you're there with your friends, you can talk about it and share what you like. And then the other thing is, it says, listen to artist stories. And that's one of the things that I said, and I thought that was so cool. It says, be open to inspiration. You might look at this and go, wow, I like that. And then the other thing, he says, make a day of it. Keep a list of gifts in mind that you might want to buy for somebody. And I never thought of that.
And that's such a really cool idea for gifts.
Yes.
And especially having them ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
For Christmas or just whatever, having them out of the way. But art is such a unique thing to get someone.
It is. And it's that special thing that you're going to give to somebody. They can always cherish it. It says, he also said, share what you brought and tag us, which I think was really a great thing. I've never thought of it. And it says, in the list of artists share, with about the art and stuff like that. I thought that was just a really, really cool thing that he shared this, with the customers. He's never done that. I like that. It's like,
I like that too.
And
it's
that's
almost like the rules of an art fair.
The rules of the art fair. So you guys can bring up another photo. We don't care.
Oh,
just bring it up.
Our clock is fast. I was going to do what you call it.
This is.
Well, now we're getting into me,
my
May.
Libra.
So, this was a little bit earlier in the month, but I filled in for this is Naturally Illustrated from Cherie Savage, who is a wonderful illustrator in the city of Detroit. She's been around for years and years and years. God bless her. She had extreme circumstances, but she was working for this event, the first event in the new All Things Marketplace location.
Oh, yes.
And I filled in for her. That's another thing with artists, being able to have that network and have that connection. You can call each other.
Yes.
A lot of you may not know, I did paint parties. And just worked hands-on. I think most artists should work hands-on with the public so that, the public know you.
Right.
Not just the fine art side. But she knew that I did this hands-on thing, that I had experience with being in front of people. And I came in and I showed them how to color.
I love it. Did you teach? Was it kids there? Were there adults?
It was grown-ups.
It was
grown-ups. So, I got to mess with them. Yeah. I got to mess with them.
To stay in the lines?
No, I didn't. I was telling them to name the people. Like, we're going to name him Bobby. And
I like that. I like that.
Don't give Bobby Dottie Beatty's neck, which is dark neck.
Yeah.
I was messing with people. I like messing with people.
They probably love it. They probably thought it was so much fun.
Well,
so did they get to color? They
had their own things, and then I showed them, just like painting. I gave the tutorial, how to color, how to illustrate, and do textures and stuff like that. And what I will say, what I love about instructing is because it gives people a different connection to the art than just viewing.
Yes.
So when they're
like hands-on,
and when they're actively doing it, number one, they appreciate what you do that much better. They're like, oh hell, this is way harder than it looks. And and number two, it gives them an experience. It gives them a memory. Now, when they say, okay, I went there, I remember I painted with that lady, or I did this thing.
They might not remember the name, but they can remember the whole experience.
Yeah.
That's
and
very cool.
It leaves them with a feeling that they want to share with other people too. So
I like that. That's so cool. How many hours were you guys there?
I was there under an hour.
Oh, really?
For me, I didn't stay the whole time, but it was a whole little thing.
That's so nice.
I dipped in, did my thing. Did my speech. I got to say what up though to a room full of business people.
I love it. Kind of get them, get them out of the business.
Get them out of their shell.
Yeah.
Because it was an event for entrepreneurs, and it was sponsored by Chase. And All Things Marketplace is all things small business.
That's right.
So it was basically a networking event. There will be more. In case, so don't worry about it.
That's
You'll
right.
see me in my fabulous wigs.
That's right. She's looking so good.
But it was sponsored by Chase. God love Chase, but they were business. So they're like, hello, we're at Chase and welcome for this evening, and we'd like to thank, and it was just dry, and it's like dry eyes.
Right.
So of course I had to come up out. Everybody's in their suits and what up though? Just loosen this shit up. Relax. Everybody in this room is a small business owner. Everybody's gonna take this stuff off when they get home and relax and be who you really are. So just cut the bullshit. Cool. You're about to color in a suit.
That's right.
So let's cut
you
the
might
BS.
Might even get some stuff on your hands. You know?
Right.
That's
so
cool. Let's take a real fast break. This time's going by too fast.
Yeah. Wow. Thank you, everybody.
Well, JZZ, Cool Jazz TV, get down and dirty talking art. So, okay, we're going back to discussion.
Whoa.
We're knocking everything over.
Right, tonight.
You know, so,
well, yeah, let's pull up something else. I need some water.
Else, so. It's hot in here, guys, just to let you know.
You're going to see us on the street scene.
That's right. Now, this is Miss Calibri, the artist, and she has dropped off these 2 fantastic posters.
Well, I dropped off more. I just took pictures of those.
Of that.
Yeah. So this is
tell them what the one is.
It's posters right now. That's at All Things Marketplace. You can now shop the Danahan Art Collection. So that is artwork by Calibri, the artist, and anything that is in the Danahan Art Collection at All Things Marketplace. allthingsdetroitmarketplace.com.
Yes.
So, or actually, really, it is just allthingsmarketplace.com. That's my bad.
Yeah.
But if you want to shop in person, she is on Michigan Avenue in Trumbull.
Yep.
And again, allthingsmarketplace.com in order to purchase online. But that's for merchandise. That's for posters. Really commercial art. I consider myself more of a commercial artist. Well, I don't consider myself anything. I'm an artist. I am the artist. I'm the artist, which means I do what I want to do.
That's right.
How I want to do it, when I want to do it.
That's right.
But
and you can get those posters there at Jennifer's.
You can get them there.
Has it where she'll deliver it within a certain mile radius too. She's got a truck. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a nice really mile. Neat. It's pretty much all over, so you can deliver them, and it's but she ships them. You know, she gets it out to you. She ships all around the world, and yeah, there are a lot of people that like my art, and I say this that's a great resource for business owners, small business owners, period. Especially artists, because we feel the need to make one, sell one, and that's it.
Right.
These little hands have warranty on them, and I'm not going to bust them out trying to paint every single day.
That's right.
So when I do paint something that I put blood, sweat, and tears into, if a lot of people like it, I want a lot of people to be able to enjoy it.
Right.
So I like the idea of posters. So you get posters. So everybody.
Posters. I love posters. I think posters are great.
And I mean, people buy posters. People put posters up on their wall, you know,
and a little frame, and you got a really cute memory of somebody.
Well, it's just something still for you to have that's decorative, that's still nice. You're still supporting an artist that is actually living, and you're not breaking the bank. You may not have $30,000 to buy the original. You might not have $500.
That's right.
You can't get an original of mine for $500. But you may not have $500 for the print. But you may still want to support and have a Calibri on your wall. So I want to make sure that I have something available for all of those price ranges and for people to enjoy.
Oh, that's really cool.
So that was May.
Yeah, but you also did something really cool at Emoji, was it?
Well, I'm just letting them pull up the pictures so we
just
can
go pull
see.
Some pictures up.
Yeah, that was
let's see,
part of May, getting merchandise available to the people. Okay, so this is another part of May. This was one of the events that I went to. I went to 2 with the children, or 3. But this was one of them. We actually went and saw X, the story of Malcolm X at the Detroit Opera House. Yes. So this is with the children. They got to sit through a 3-hour opera.
How did they do?
They did really well.
Right.
They did really well. They surprisingly well. They got tired after a while, but they pushed through. And opera is an art. I support the arts, period.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's really important for us to get into other types of culture, not just movies. There's
That's
just
right.
something
That's
else
right.
with
This is
live
live. This is
performance.
actually they're actually singing and performing.
You can
I
drop
just
it down.
I just think it's so cool. This.
They enjoyed it. It's live theater, and the guy singing. I didn't appreciate, and we'll have a segment on this later. Speaking with the president
Hmm.
of the Detroit Theater Company, she'll be coming on later in the year.
Great.
But because I met with her shortly about the importance of Black people telling Black stories,
Hmm.
because there's just certain things that you can't relate to, and I appreciate him going there. But it was the creator was white, and he's telling the story of Malcolm X, and there was a disconnect,
You're right.
especially with music. Black people, our culture has been wrapped up because we weren't able to write in this
I know.
country as slaves.
I know.
So a lot of our culture is wrapped up in music and song and dance and performance. That's how we relay our spirit. So to try to emulate that was a bold move. It was a miss on my opinion. It was a bit of a miss. But I appreciate the performers and I appreciate the experience.
That's
So
cool. Yeah. So how long was? I mean, I seen a little touch of it.
mhm.
Did they have some really great singers? And did they
Yeah,
perform? It was like
yeah,
an actual
yeah.
play. I didn't know they
It
were
was
doing
a
an opera.
whole opera. Like they were singing and
Moving around.
they the part that I liked the most and the children liked the most, there was a part when he converted to Islam. He was in prison, and that's story if you read the autobiography of Malcolm X. But when they relayed that message, they like got the drums in and they had saxophones
Well,
playing
that's
and
cool.
yeah, but the other ones were like violins and strings and Daddy's gone. Like, wait a minute, that's not
No,
that's not
no,
us.
no. You need
We
that.
drum.
Yeah. They are having, speaking of drumming, they're having a drumming at Palmer Park.
Really?
Yeah, I just remembered that.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I'll check that out. That's a big part of like basically what our day was. Something to this that we don't get to talk about. This is from Talkin Steel. I'm trying to be different. This is actually from the shows and Wyandotte. So that is the Cheryl, Chryl Zimsky. They even say in the word. She has a reopening for them. Wyandotte on Middle Street. This is a fashion show. So I did makeup. This is one of the models that I made up. So what was that? It was fun. It was fun. It was like
Behind the scenes, and all the models were super cool, and it was just fun. It was a different
That's a
experience.
different form of art.
It
It
is.
is makeup and hair.
Yeah.
That's very, very, very.
And
I mean,
I've done it before. I've done it. I've done makeup before, but I've done just one other time doing runway makeup behind the
okay.
scenes of the fashion show. And I don't know. I think that's because when people connect you with art, they need somebody that's creative and they call you.
Yeah.
So I
That's
happen to
cool.
have experience doing that. I did it. I loved
She
it.
looks very, very cool.
Yeah, she was beautiful. She looked like a baby doll to me. Just
She does.
naturally, she was
She
really
does.
pretty.
She does. Her gallery is just fabulous. That
Hmm.
circular stairway, you guys gotta go check it out. It is. She's got fantastic art and
Hmm.
clothes and just fashion, and she can redo make something for you if you want something special. And
Hmm.
she's a very good artist.
Yes,
Very, very
yes.
good artist. It's quite
She
nice.
had like these uh wraps and stuff like that. I wish I had brought money to spend that wasn't in the budget, but she did have some really nice
She did
things for
some
this summer.
really nice stuff. She did. She did. Okay, if you guys want to throw something else in there, let's see what we can pull. Now, this project is coming up on Saturday. This is the Heidelberg Project. And I don't know, it's a small little gallery. Mr. Dozier, James Dozier is curating it. I don't know how
Hmm.
many artists are exactly there,
Hmm.
but I do have a piece there. He actually came and personally. You have a piece too, don't you? There?
No,
No, you
no.
didn't. Okay, but it's interesting. I guess the opening is Saturday. I'm not sure which time. I think
It's from four to
four
four
to
to
four to
nine.
nine.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and the
So you
address. We'll put that.
got a few things to hit on Saturday.
Yeah, I won't be there, but but it's a
Well,
small little gallery, and it's just right off of, oh God, it's, I don't even know where it is. I just found it, but it should be very
Well,
nice.
it's on McDougal Street.
McDougal,
You
that's
know,
right.
Heidelberg is off Shane and like Gratiot Womack, rather, and all that
Right.
area or whatever. You can't miss it.
Right. But then that's it. You got to like park in the back, and that's in the back there, and it's just a
Mhm.
small little gallery.
Mhm.
The girl that's curating it is, she's pretty cool, but Mr. Dozier is actually curating it, the
Mhm.
whole thing.
How
Oh,
did
I
you
like
feel being
going there.
part of that?
Huh?
How did you feel being part of that? Because
I
this
thought
is
it
the
was kind of
first.
cool. Yeah, I actually did a sculpture, so I,
I can't wait because
yeah,
I know you showed me, but you know Debbie doesn't traditionally do like 3D
right, right,
sculptures,
right.
so you're really in for a treat
So
looking
I
at
never
this.
did it, and one of my friends told me how to do it. So I says, you have to carve it out and do all this stuff. I said I just took a big piece of clay and rolled it around and just started sculpting there.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have the hollowness in there so it doesn't
Mm-hmm.
explode. And
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, it turned out good. Didn't explode in the kiln, and we're good.
I can't wait to try it. I
Yeah,
got a
you got it.
kiln now, you guys,
Yeah,
courtesy of Debbie LaPratt. I
yeah,
got a kiln. I can't wait to do because I would. I like to do little
yeah.
sculptures
And you
and
get to put it on
test
the
that
wood
out.
thing and stuff like that. Got it. We
Hmm.
got any more photos out there, guys, that we can throw up?
We do,
I know
or
we
we
do. We just
did.
sent a whole bunch. Maybe we used them all. I don't know.
What does it say?
What does it say?
Oh, I'm sorry, we supposed to be reading this. I don't know. I could see why he typed it and he clicked it and it went away.
Right.
No more.
Oh my. Okay.
All right, well.
Okay. You had an interview at. Talk about the interview with Rosemary Summers. How was that? You got
It
one
was
this Saturday. You
nice.
got
It was
one
nice.
Saturday too.
Guys, make sure you could check that on YouTube as well on Danahan Arts, Y Art, WHY Art, ART. But it has a full hour interview with Rosemary
Who was
Summers.
an amazing artist.
Yes.
An amazing person too.
Yes.
You know.
We did an artist talk at the top of the month
Mhm.
and at Emotion Fine Arts Gallery. What? There are more pictures. It's pictures with Rosemary. Sorry, we're arguing with our engineer. But we did an artist talk at Emotion Fine Art Gallery, and we dug into her. He's showing from your email. It's from my email.
No, it's from Cleaver's email, not mine. That's mine.
But stop messing with me, engineer. You messing with the flow of the show. But we dug into her background, and what I didn't know was that she had been painting professionally since the 60s, and she was one of the first people to do murals in Detroit.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you really have to check out the interview because she talks about
I
working
did
with
watch part of
Operation
it.
Get Down,
Right.
who was working with them back in the
There we
60s
are.
and
There's Miss
70s,
Rose. There we
and you
go.
know they're still around today. So she had involvement in Operation Get Down. She talks about working with children and working with children whose parents were addicted to crack and drugs and stuff like that, and basically how
Oh.
to basically children who were deemed broken
Mhm.
or whatever was going on with them. She'll say wounded instead of disabled or whatever. She said
That's
my
not. It's
wounded
not.
dude.
That's not a bad. That's a nice word. Wounded.
I like that
I
too.
like that.
I like
They're
that
wounded.
too.
They're not disabled. I don't like
Hmm.
that word disabled. I like wounded.
I like that too, because it she was able to really just shift their minds, redirect their focus, show them that they use art to show them that they could focus and they could learn,
Mm-hmm.
and reconnect them to her husband. She talks about her husband working together, because he's in IT computers, but
Mm-hmm.
he created a software at the time, that based on your personality traits and different tests, it directs your career path, basically
That
shows you
is
what
so
you might
cool.
be good at and interested in. So coupled with that, they helped kind of direct these children into fields that they might like.
That's really neat.
Yeah. And
That's
now
really.
they're grown and succeeding.
That's gonna make her feel so good.
Well, she's humble.
Oh, she's so humble.
She's so humble, but
And she's such a wonderful
yeah.
woman. I just love her. But you have one coming up Saturday.
I am.
Are you
Same
excited?
place, Emotion Fine Arts. I am. I'm interviewing Marcel Stewart.
I like myself. The swirl.
But the thing is, what I really enjoy, and I hope that this comes across in the interview, he has so many layers to him
Yes, he
that
does.
we never get to see. We see polished, hello, I'm Marcel Stewart,
That's
and I
right.
sell art, and it's abstract, and I do. I really am looking forward to doing
getting
peeling back some of these layers
and really get to know the true
and
Marcel.
letting people show. Well, I've seen them because
Mhm.
that's what made it. Because at first I was seeing the same Marcel everybody else seen, and I think the first time we had like a real conversation, before I hosted the Breakfast Club,
Right.
Marcel was co-hosting the Breakfast Club,
Right. Yes, he was.
and he had an incident, an emergency, and he couldn't do it anymore. He
Mhm.
needed to step back from it.
Mhm.
So when we spoke, sort of to pass the torch, is when we had a chance to really talk. I'm like, hey, I didn't know. I would have never guessed this was you.
Right. Right. Right.
He really was just a cool guy, and even
He's
the
a dad.
experience. He's a dad.
Yeah. It's a little
But
girl,
he's
so
young. He played basketball at one point. He thought that was the career that he was going to
That's
go
right. I remember
into.
him talking about that.
Yeah, and
Yes.
we'll talk
He's
about.
passionate.
Well, I'd like to talk about how he shifted into art.
Mhm.
What makes his art so special, what goes into the art, because it's not just swirl.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of everything. So I'm looking forward to that interview. That's Saturday too, June 4th.
Oh, she's just going to be everywhere.
That's June 4th from 2 to 3:30. However, we will have footage and you'll be able to check out that interview on
That's right.
YouTube
You guys
as
are going to
well.
film it.
Mhm.
That'll be very cool.
Because everybody can't come.
You just can't go everywhere. And this way we can share it. And
Yeah.
People can rewatch it. And you
Yeah.
can really get to know the true Marcel.
Mhm.
And he's tall.
I want to know how tall. I think he's 6'5". I keep wanting to say 6'9". He's tall as hell.
Oh, he is. He is. Yeah. He is.
And I think it throws you off. Like, dude, you're an artist. Why? Like, you don't.
You just don't think of somebody that tall being an artist. I don't know why. I thought the same thing. When I met him.
Yeah. What do you do?
Yeah.
At 6'9"? Well, I'm an artist. But he's really sweet.
Yeah, he's just a really sweet guy.
Mhm.
That's at the Emoja Fine Arts Gallery.
Yes,
in
yes.
Southfield.
At the Crossroads building in Southfield. It's like Northland Drive and 8 Mile.
It's a very nice gallery. It's a really neat. You wouldn't know it's there, but it's fantastic, and the whole group there is just fantastic. It's a nice place,
and that's intentional. He wanted something that's low key, and it really is where collectors go. They sell. They're one of the top sellers of original Black art in the world.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
That's
they have
cool.
a little bit of everybody that shops with them. So they wanted a space that was low key enough for celebrities to be able to come in
and not really be like
Mhm.
that they would know they're coming in.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah,
That's
they have like
nice
a special
space.
entrance for you and special hors d'oeuvres and wines. You can come in on special days. I only know this because I get to interview and film people during these times.
Oh.
But it really is a exclusive brand that they're building. So, and for the artists that showcase there, they really
How
are
long has
high
it been
end.
around?
30 something years.
Really?
I couldn't tell you the exact amount, but I think 32.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Annie Lee, even if you don't know the name, but she was the first artist that Ian Grant, that's the gallerist, that's the owner,
Yes.
that he represented. So if you guys ever look, she does like black art. She does the real thin arms, almost like Arnie Burns' Sugar Shack. I've always seen them in like barbershops. I've seen them everywhere. Like I'll just say this: any black art that you've seen everywhere, it 9 times out of 10 came out of Emoja.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, and he's such a
To
nice
put
guy.
things
The
in
whole Emoja
perspective.
family is just fantastic.
Yeah.
They're
If you go to They Say, like we went to They Say, Marcus Glenn is another artist that they showcase there.
Mhm.
We were at They Say, and I've been to They Say before. I've always
What is They
admired.
Say?
It's a restaurant. It's right
Okay.
on I
Okay.
think St. Jean. I'm not sure. Forgive me, but They Say. It's a really, really nice restaurant. And I've always noticed the artwork, but like most people, you notice artwork, you think it's cool, but you don't really connect it to any artist.
Right.
And then once I got involved with They Say and met Marcus Glenn, again, you meet the artist, it makes a difference.
It does. It makes
Then
it
you
just
come
fit.
and you're like, wait a minute, that looks like Marcus Glenn. It is Marcus Glenn. All of these are Marcus Glenn. Wow, okay, Emoja. Doing your thing.
That's very cool.
So
That's cool.
Yeah, but
That's cool.
May has been a really busy month.
It has been a very busy month. It has been. I'm trying to think. I know that I do something else. I don't even know.
I'm sure you did.
And I can't even keep it up with it. But it's
I
all right.
set up events too. We have like 5 more events coming up.
Yes.
Not even this summer. I mean for like July. Additional
You
events
got tell
that
me about
got.
yours coming up.
I kind of don't because it's now not going to be in June. It's going to be in July.
Okay.
But there is an exhibition called Black. It's gonna be an art hop where we're featuring different galleries, different artists, all Black, and making a day out of it. Well, not a day, a weekend of it. So
That'll be
there's
so
that.
fun.
Yeah, we have Welcome to Detroit coming up. We have I'm not gonna put out this other one, but we are gonna do another art event. Working with somebody major. I won't say who,
Right.
but working with somebody major to all right, we got a call. What's up?
Yeah. Yay.
Hello there, caller. You're on Getting
Yeah.
Down Dirty Talking Art.
Hey, I just signed in. I heard you say they like off Jefferson and Joseph Campo going towards the riverfront.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, they
Thank
say,
you.
yeah. I heard you say it and then I was like, dang, do they still have poetry? You know, they used to have spoken words over there too.
I don't think they do. I think with the pandemic, a lot of stuff changed. I think people are really just reopening and getting their sea legs back.
Right.
But we
Okay.
just went and it was slapping. I'll tell you that it was packed.
Yeah, it was real nice. I liked it. You can sit outside over there as well and they
I
have
have to
the
go
two
check it out.
floors.
hmm They really, really do. Oh, thank you. You typed
Oh,
that as
thank you,
well. Because I
Jefferson.
knew it was off Jefferson. I couldn't think of the exact street that it
Yeah, I
sits
think it's
on.
Joseph Campo, right?
hmm
Because I used to go down there, and you can sit outside, and like I said, they got two floors, and
hmm
the food is good.
It's good. It's
Okay.
good.
Cool.
When's the
Thank you.
last time you went?
It's been a while, like you said, the pandemic. So I've been doing everything outside. I do dance classes. I go swim gym. Ride my bike, and I try to do everything outside. So
What
I'm
kind
just
of girl?
glad that we
Ride that
can do
bike.
stuff outside with the entertainment as well.
Okay. Well, you might have to come out here to the backyard bookie we have at WJZZ on Sundays, and
Right.
then we'll
Where's
have a
it at?
jazz series coming up as well.
Yes, you do.
It's
From I'm not sure
Where's it
from
gonna
like
be?
3 to like 9. You just have to watch on the Facebook page
yeah,
if he had it last Sunday. I'm not sure if he's doing it this coming
every
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Well,
they're
it's three
supposed to
to
be.
nine, 19731 Ralston, and we'll make sure we put it on our
Oh,
page.
is it on Ralston or something like Ralston
Ralston,
Street?
right
Mm-hmm.
across from the Stonehouse Bar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, put it on the Facebook if y'all can, and I'll catch it.
All
Put it
I
right.
on
sure
y'all
All
page
will.
right.
if
Well,
you
thank you
can.
for calling.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome, you
Oh,
guys.
thanks
Love
for
y'all. Take
watching.
care. I'm gonna keep listening.
Thank you.
We're calling.
What
We
a
love callers.
treat. We love when you guys call. We love when you comment. Lets us know
That's
that you're
right. That you're
that you're
really.
kicking it with us and we're just
That's
having a
right.
conversation.
There's something else I was gonna mention that's coming up. I don't remember.
But we'll have
Heidelberg.
to put it on the page.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Heidelberg. So we got Heidelberg coming up well, this Saturday alone. Artists Talking Emoja, Palmer Park Art Fair,
Fair.
Heidelberg.
Berg.
Then the following weekend in Pontiac, bonded,
Jonathan.
still bonded
That's
with
right.
Jonathan Harris. I'm gonna be featured. You're gonna be
Your feature.
featured.
Yeah.
I think we have almost 200 artists.
Mm-hmm.
So that weekend, he actually has Rose Pit performing on that Friday, then Chiefy McFly performing on that Saturday. The following weekend after that, he has a special exhibit featuring himself and another artist. This is John Harris.
That's right.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then this past weekend they had Irwin House.
Oh
That's right.
yeah,
It's the Irwin
yeah,
House. It was so
yeah.
much fun. I couldn't think of it. Bubbles and just all kinds of art and food and just hanging out and dancing and the Irwin House is very awesome. You know, it's right on.
It's on the Grand Boulevard, West Grand Boulevard, right around the corner from the People's Church.
It's so nice. You guys watch for events from there. It's just so nice. It's really special. Very special.
Yeah. Well, thank you all for coming up. Oh, thank you. Thank you for putting the address up there.
Oh my God, you guys are the best. Thank
Oh, you
you.
guys are so awesome. We'll just be talking. talking. So hey, you got your Google in front of you,
That's
stuff like that. I love it.
That's right. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you follow us on Get Down and Dirty Talking Art on Facebook. That's where we keep our updates, our lives. So when we're out, because we just have this hour on Wednesday, but we are out and about all month long.
We try to do Facebook Live.
Yes. Try to take you with us where we go. Yeah. So follow us.
Great weekend. Enjoy. Come up to the art. Hang out. Just get out there and just enjoy the weekend. Thank you, everybody.
All right,
Remember,
everybody.
Get Down and Dirty Talking Art.
That's
WJZZ, Cool Jazz TV with Debbie and Calibre.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, it's so fast.
Yeah.